My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. Osia dem yopo.
Yeah, money adium. Now, dear, never person become one is something simple, and it's got to do with a year. Cecilia Dapaah. Remember we and that or Ghana say. Is this thing low? Let me see if I can get this thing high a little bit. Okay. I want to talk about Cecilia Dapaah. Cecilia Dapaah issue, you know. The honest truth is, Cecilia Dapaah chrome for. Mama Obia and Adom say, and Cecilia Dapaah. Andra, I saw. Let me say hello to one or two people again. August Nofori is here. Who else is watching? Benazer John is also watching me. Thank you. Where am I personal page into me pamucho. And you with all you mom did my time na me my phone am. Tell myself was saying and so shame. What I want to talk about in the Cecilia Dapaah issue now, we are not going to spend so much time. I'm on break into me per se a lot of talking. But what I can tell you then is say something interesting happened yesterday. Basically was like comedy. Something interesting happened yesterday. And what happened yesterday in the say Paul Adomotri ebe show be enra. And in his show no he tried doing something. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it straight. Paul Adomotri tried doing something yesterday, and what he tried doing yesterday was spinny at the end of the day. Now Paul Adomotri beso catch say over $2 million na yakuhuno eye Cecilia Dapaah you know. Enye Cecilia Dapaah dia na ono Paul Adomotri no. From what he was saying yesterday, you could see clearly say wako ena yadena tena se ene prep no. Say, you know something? You see the MPP platforms ni nyina omejimi. Wonkwa na isi awaka. Wona de bi ohye si to musu ni nyansa nti ko. Na ko kasa asem we chiro muso mbeje dia. Nti yesterday Paul Adomotri came, and you know my team they sent me and I watched it. I'm not going to lie to you. I watched the whole comedy. And me share comedy ni nyina ko see, and there's one thing I realized say MPP for this consider everybody in Ghana as a fool, and then I am a problem. Like the party as a political party from Kufuor to the last messenger or MPP mono, they see everyone to be an idiot. Now say anka MPP for who obiya Jimmy for. How can Paul Adomotri come and tell us say Cecilia Dapaah or ye government worker or a civil servant technically Cecilia Dapaah Fiti Odianka Cecilia Dapaah served with Kufuor, and she served a year under Kufuor. Under Kufuor and under Kufuor, Odisika yetia Cecilia Dapaah, the salary in Aboma, it will still not get to $1 million. Now what Andra, good evening, comedy now me share, you know. I realized one thing. Cecilia Dapaah is a thief, a fact. A straightforward. Now, this is what person and say they want to spin the matter to the point whereby some point, you know, they will tell you that the people who were the rightful owners of the money, you know, they are dead. So the case definitely ends there. And it's a would say Paul Adomotri, the explanation. You know what? Cecilia Dapaah is a distinguished lady. You know Cecilia Dapaah, she was with Kufuor. Cecilia Dapaah, she has been an honorable person for a long time. In fact, Cecilia Dapaah, you know her, she has been working so hard. Cecilia, I don't care. None of you don't care. What he was trying to do, Andrew, and say, instead of him telling you, say, Cecilia Dapaah, at the end of the day, how did she come by this money? And if even, a legit business now, why is it say her statements are changing now? Now Paul Adomotri comes and tells you say, Cecilia Dapaah kano enyane dia ne dia $200,000 penny was scanning in them, and that Cecilia Dapaah kunu dia or a very renowned architect or your kuni or your architect. So everybody in Ghana should believe on Paul Adomotri. You see, on analysis now and round. He started saying, say, TV3, they are liars. Captain Smart is a joker. In fact, don't listen to anybody. But at the end of the day, no will say every single thing he said yesterday, he could not support it to one document. All that he was saying is, believe me, these are the facts. How can they be facts when you don't have anything to support it? When Poladomotris sits on TV, Good Evening Ghana, and he tries to spin the matter, you know, he has become a comedian to the point, I am a ferry. And sometimes, you know, these were the people were listening to say, because from what he was trying to say, and say, these are the facts. But he did not show you any documentation to prove, say, what he was saying yesterday were the facts. So if today I sit here and I tell you, say, all that has happened, they are the facts, are you going to also argue me and say, Kevin Taylor is lying? Because Paul wants us to believe his part, which does not have any documentations to support it. Paul, the documentation is supporting the facts in Ghana, say, Cecilia Dapaah kunu ye a distinguished architect. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. If Cecilia Dapaah ni kunu ye pope cry, I don't care about Cecilia Dapaah's husband. Or your pope. Because hash papi krano. Today when you go to Nigeria, there are people who come out and tell you, say, what hash papi did was right. But does it mean, say, hash papi should not face trial? Let us make this simple. Let us make this easy. Me see, El Chapo, Escobar, Uko Obukroma. At the end of the day, we are drug lords. No, we are drug lords. They have destroyed lives. They have wasted lives. They have destroyed properties. They have used drugs to destroy people in their country and outside their country. No? The question here is, at the end of the day, are they supposed to face the law? Into Cecilia Dapaah kunu, architect. Now I do $300 million companies or multi-million dollar companies. And at the end of the day, we are asking a simple question. Now, let's go back to the issue itself. Maybe some who say Paul or a comedian or a joker. And it's not about the borrowed language you are speaking that makes you intelligent. We can all wear suits. We can all come sit on TV. We can all speak grammar and make people think we are intelligent. But at the end of the day, the people watching you, how do you consider, I just want to use this word, do you really respect their intelligence? Andra Poladomotri read obituary. If Cecilia Dapaah kunu eninu penini ewu, na se otumfo na ye ebusuan penini, do I care? I don't care. The issue here is we have a government official who has gone to the police to report, say, Nisikaira. Whether she went with her husband or she did not go with her husband, the issue here is we have a government official who has reported to the police that her house help has stolen from her. So the question here is, how did you come by those monies? If the money is even $10,000, the question here is, how did you come by the $10,000? So you cannot just come and say, because Cecilia Dapaah has been in politics for long. Who says she has been in politics for long, so she's not a thief? Who says Cecilia Dapaah has been in politics for 25 years, 30 years, into Onyevi? That does not justify her acts. Who said Cecilia Dapaah at the end of the day, what people are asking is simple. The same questions we're asking when Vicky Hammer issue the buy. We saw somebody like Aslawusu sit on Joy News to tell Ghanaians and say, Vicky Hammer, as a woman like her, no, she needs to declare all her assets and we need to have a lifestyle audit on her. Now Vicky Hammer sebio ojina hona Aslawusu jina wa hona yoba. But Aslawusu, so that time TV so made people believe, say, because she's speaking grammar, because this issue has come, she needs to do everything possible to do what? Play the political advantage with it. So why is it said today, Cecilia Dapaah I call police. I did not go to police. Cecilia Dapaah I call police station and I call a report. Now let's come back to Poladomotri's comedy. The reason I'm reacting to this and then I say, just say people like Poladomotri and people in Ghana, we are the elites. Oh, yeah, they say good evening, Ghana. Without due respect, don't want Jimmy Chen, Sebio, Yenu, my son, the Omuda, a Kejetia, Omuko Skuda, Yenu and my beer, Sebio, someone to make in kind. Moi, Mosuma Kosku, Jimmy Chen, you know why? Because yesterday, when you take your time and analyze Poladomotri's the analysis on Cecilia Dapaah's theft and that's a scandal now, you will see he was trying to do one thing. He was trying to move the chunk of the money. He was trying to move that money to give to people who are dead. Do you know what they are trying to do? They are trying to change the narrative here. Now, Yasumani said, the so-called ignorant elites and say, oh, Cecilia Dapaah na ninuya bema wewu na oye renowned contractor oko Kumasi obi anim no, do I care? Cecilia Dapaah nua oye contractor na oye ohene na oye hwan, do I care? I don't care. The juma oye sika onya, do I care? I don't care. Now Paul Ademochi tells you, oh, Cecilia Dapaah nua ne there, he was a good contractor. He was somebody who was into farming, into oko Kumasi oko Asantememu a obi anim no, do I care? I don't care. Na sad Cecilia Dapaah ni nua no otam $800,000. Ena odema Cecilia Dapaah maame. E go forward o give too much. Ena otam sasika no we nya bebi afanto. Inti otam Cecilia Dapaah maame no. Ena ono ni nua no wuye. Ena Cecilia Dapaah maame suawu. Inti at this point no, if we want to trace the money, the people we are supposed to trace the money, and yes, Cecilia Dapaah nua bema and Cecilia Dapaah maame. Now, Cecilia Dapaah nua bema ne wu. So how are we going to know how he acquired that money? That is what they are trying to do. Secondly, Cecilia Dapaah nua ne maame enso ewu. So how are we going to know, say there was some documentations that a trace says a legitimate money near the man? So what they are trying to do is Cecilia Dapaah channel or ye or your crop for. Now they are trying to twist the matter to make you think, say, oh, Cecilia Dapaah money is only $200,000 cramp in a hole. In fact, a ninia no way we intend the court to see and I say special prosecutor for a case, no, and attorney general the court. The question here is who owns the money? Now he moves quickly and say Cecilia Dapaah Kurudia or some great architects. Oh, really? Inti Cecilia Dapaah Kuruno also some amount of money be a papa nankasa dia. The man does not save his money in bank. Shockingly, man let me come sika hundreds and thousands of dollars at the BC them. The first part is Cecilia Dapaah maame sika ene ni nua bema sika na omude obogu no ene ye one money o. And a man so enya physical dollars waye adwuma as a renowned educated man. Watam sika na besi fie. Now at the point he used some statement to be, they went and they broke the box. It was in the box. So he telling you that these are the facts, no? Where was his facts? The fact in here hearsay, or the fact in here because Cecilia Dapaah sat him down to brief him and say, this is what makes sense. Go and tell the people. So in the heads of Paul Ademochi, no, any Cecilia Dapaah, any MPP4, no, theirs makes sense. Any other narrative to this story does not make sense. That is what they want us to believe. Into Paul Ademochi be the show or she sit decide doing, and then he's saying, say, oh, these are the facts. What makes them the facts? What makes them the fact? They are facts because you are standing on Metro TV and speaking about it. What makes them the fact? Because now Yanko back, Cecilia Dapaah's husband has been working or building extraordinary edifices or houses or office complexes or whatever. Now, Sieka back to Cecilia Dapaah's husband. And I just want to tell Paul Ademochi this. He has opened a new window, a new kind of worms that we are going to go into. Also, Cecilia Dapaah so he has that money. We get it. Now, the amount of money he was stating says Cecilia Dapaah it's at home, no. We get it. Now, says Cecilia Dapaah Nikuno from Paul Angasa's statement, not from me, from the analysis he did, from the pictures he showed us, any profile or more about Cecilia Dapaah Kununo, then every institution be able to Cecilia Dapaah Kununo after working for them, no, we want to know, did they pay Cecilia Dapaah's husband in cash or it was paid to him electronically? Now there are two questions here. Cecilia Dapaah Kununo was he handed money in cash or he was handed money electronically? Now, if the money was handed to him electronically or he was paid electronically, and I say bank to bank, the Yoko or and I say the Financial Intelligence Commission or whatever can go back and trace Cecilia Dapaah's husband's transactions. When was the last time he actually withdrew such an amount? Or when was the last time he worked for any of the institutions he's worked for and was paid physical cash? Because this is something that we also need to be doing. So Cecilia Dapaah's husband, we are going to scrutinize him. We are going to be asking him, we are going to be going to the companies he's worked for to ask him, say, after you worked for these companies as an architect, were you paid in cash? Were you paid electronically? If you were paid in cash, which company paid you that cash? If you took a contract that was $15 million and they gave you $3 million cash as your charge or whatever, then at the end of the day, how much taxes did you report? If you're paid in cash, how much taxes did you report? Now, if you were not paid in cash and you are telling me that you had that amount of money in the bank, when did you withdraw the money? And on what purpose was that money for? Because the escape route. Then we are also going to push Cecilia Dapaah to tell us exactly how he came by the money, that thousands of dollars. If it was client who gave to him, let us know which client, which date, when did they hand over this money to you? Did you pay the taxes? Did you pay, because you are a registered company, and in your transactions and in your contract, was it stated that you'll be paid in cash or you'll be paid through the bank? This is the jandam they are trying to do. And in make catch say Paul Adom required Cecilia Dapaah Kuruna better problem. As we speak, I've sent my guys to go into every transaction. I'm talking about Contractor, Cecilia Dapaah, both private and both government, to let us know, say, did they pay Cecilia Dapaah cash or through the banks or electronically? Because Paul Ankasa church the buildings that Cecilia Dapaah, it means the majority of the buildings were all government buildings, so we will have access to the contracts. Say Tian in cash, we will know. And who in government handed cash to Cecilia Dapaah's husband to keep the money at home? If it is 2 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, I don't care. We want to know how that money got to his house. If he was paid electronically, he might have gone to a bank to withdraw that money that was sitting at home. Now the question here is, which bank did you withdraw that amount of money? And what was the money for? When did you withdraw the money? And these are basic questions. So I just wanted to put this across. Paul Adom said be another kind of worm. Was say be another scrutiny. I must say, or say yes, Cecilia Dapaah, because it's looking like Cecilia Dapaah is into money laundering and Ani Kuruno too is into money laundering. Because if you have such an amount of money at home and you cannot tell me exactly where you got the money, how you got the money, and what was the money for, the purpose of that money, then you don't qualify to be an architect who secures government contracts. I didn't know until Paul Adom made me believe, say, Cecilia Dapaah Kuruno, he is involved in money laundering. These are the facts. No? I was expecting Paul Adom to bring one banking transaction. Cecilia Dapaah Kuruno say, oh, on this day, this man, Cecilia Dapaah's husband, he went to the bank. This is where he saves. He withdrew $1 million. He withdrew 300,000 euros. He withdrew 200,000 euros, and he brought it home. So when you check the timelines, this is even a copy, because anyone who goes to bank to take money is given a receipt, is given a copy of that money he took. So Paul Adom said, these are the facts. These are the facts. Now I was expecting him to come with a document to say, you know, you people are making too much noise. On this day, on this date, this man who is the husband of Cecilia Dapaah went into this bank and withdrew this amount of money because he just wanted to keep them at home, which is fine. But he didn't tell me that. One can be signed Robia. One being who any documentation at Chelsea cano, Papa, a Jumano, and electronic and license money cash. Say, I buy company. Are they allowed to pay $800,000 cash? How does the GRA see that? Can somebody be paid $800,000 and not $2 million? Sabusu Ayejuma, a $15 million job, a $5 million job. If he's paid in cash, what does the rules say? What does the GRA rules say? That when you work for people as an architect, are you supposed to be paid in cash? How was he able to declare his taxes on that particular contract he did? So it is looking more like Cecilia Dapaah the anti-money laundering. Paul Adom is doing jandam. Oma jandam na che. And they know say Nkofobiti say Tescon, Omo Jimmy, San Koran, Omo DMPP, Chiwo, universities no, Omo Jimmy, and I can Japan catch no, and then Nkofo catch no. They know majority of these people, their mind is very, very low. Omo low voltage. I'm just a good. So what I came to ask now is simple. They are simple questions. We have also opened investigations into Cecilia Dapaah's husband, how he secures his contract. It's not about the securing the contract, how he is paid. Because Paul said we should, these are the facts, then he should prove further, he should move further to explain to us how he's able to keep that amount of money at home. Is it for a single contract? Is it for different types of contracts? Is it money that was paid to him directly? Is it money that he went to the bank to withdraw? These are questions we need to be asking. These are very important questions we need to be asking. We can't just sit there for these clowns to come sit on TV and talk nonsense, talk now and walk out. Cecilia Dapaah. And let me tell you something. On the matter say MPP 40 radios and TV so say Abu Jinapo, the $5 million she yo. Abu Jinapo, and we made that story. We did that story. It was on Loud Silence Media. Abu Jinapo, as a young man like that, need $5 million a share. Also went after. Let me tell you, Mami breaking the bill and when I return, I will show you. Abu Jinapo $5 million a share. I didn't want to tell you this. I'm going to tell you. Abu Jinapo $5 million. And she, Mami Chiramo. Abu Jinapo went to save over $10 million in water tank in his hometown house. Mona me mamo, de bia me ba na mpese me mamo bibia me ba na kire mu nyawa bebre. Abu Jinapo, Samuel Abu Jinapo. What happened to him? Ne de any different, ba me kire mu. Also sika over $15 million. And odiko go poly tank mu e woni krom dan na wesi no. Yes, he has this mansion he has built. He used like 2 years to build it in his hometown. Now he packed the money in that poly tank, and what happened was some boys entered the house and they stole the money. Now Abu Jinapo used the national security. Let me tell you this today. One of the boys is dead. 6 of the boys, as we speak today, we don't know where they are, whether they are dead or not. I'll be getting the relatives of these people to come speak to you. This is Samuel Abu Jinapo. Samuel Abu Jinapo carried close to $20 million, and he went to his hometown, Ekraswo, and now this can go politankum. Into Mumbusa Samuel Abu Jinapo say, those 7 boys, one is dead, the 6 na kanamoing. As we speak now, we don't know where the 6 are. And I'll come and give you the names of these 6 gentlemen. Their pictures. Yeah. So what you are seeing is not like Cecilia Dapaah. This is a whole cartel. It's a government deal. $40 billion. They brought it home and went back to Bank of Ghana and took it as dollars. It is Cecilia Dapaah. It is not Bebre Baba. Someone said I'm a wuso. The house boy. And the house girl is today. This is the issue. Into Mudia Mumbusa Samuel Abu Jinapo say. Sa ni sika na odoko gu ni krom ho no. Matesa Captain Smart aka asebu e ho asem. But me, I'm going to go further and give you exact nipa they were involved. 7 gentlemen, 7 boys. Bakwewu, they killed 1. 6 no, as we speak. I cannot say they are dead, but nobody knows where they are. They were picked by Abu Jinapo. Bako pene to be dwane ye. Oma ya pick you cannot find any of them. Their relatives are in the northern region. Their relatives are in the northern region. And they know that Abu Jinapo and smart national security say, Sa ni sika no de begu politank no as or say boys in the area. Sa boys no wabechi omu nyina. 1, we don't know. 6 of them, we don't know where the boys are. And what we are hearing is they've been killed. Yeah. But that's what we are hearing. And now say MPP didn't got na. UTV oka say Abu Jinapo krasika here wankasa, because Abu Jinapo, he used a drastic measure or drastic means to get to solve the issue. We are talking about millions of dollars or the kugu politank money fee. And those people are Muslim, they are watching me. Amount for you homo yirenom omo yakochi omo nyina anajo and Abu Jinapo ko say omo nyina or the national security na say edwuma no. Or some guys in the Ghana police service, they are in mufti, they are not in uniform, and then you see them damn party boys be and the boys no. Omo Muslim, Ewa Bujinapo Krum, they know what I'm talking about. Samala Bujinapo, they know. And when I come back, they say, remember you, I'm just coming to tell you, Jandam na Paula the much boy, get it in your head. The money na a what Cecilia Dapaah, it was over $5 million in a negotiate. Paula the much bejina oye comedy and drama about Jandam. Mumusan say, fact. Any day you feel no more. If anybody can just come and say, believe me, these are the facts there. And if we be able to because believe me, these are the facts. I thought Paula was coming to show us a documentation, a say $800,000 now on so-called Cecilia Dapaah nyana wewu edema Cecilia Dapaah maame ema Cecilia Dapaah maame so wewu ema tam sika no Paula description of this whole issue is funny. The money was in the box. It was in the brown box, and they broke it. And nobody cares about that part. Nobody cares about whether it was in the box or at the end of the day, we were living our lives until Cecilia Dapaah went to the Ghana Police Service to tell them the Sikaira. And the funny thing is, when you read the police reports, the items they put out there, Cecilia Dapaah kuno, Nisike won't pay $3,000, 3 suits per annual. Onunkwa your bond di will say new kununta dear suit me and $3,000. That means $1,000 for one. Jewelry almost $100,000. It says Cecilia Dapaah, and the rest of the monies. How can you just come on TV and come and tell Ghana for say 1 hour facts in the day? Oh, Cecilia Dapaah ni we obituary ni obituary. Timer Vicky Hammer. Eka say she's just dreaming, thinking. No, did you people say oh, Victoria Hammer? We need to look at the issues. What I can tell you for a fact, and I say, nobody in the NPP has integrity to speak on Ghana. From number 1 to number 10, those people who want to be flag bearers in the NPP, have you heard even one of them speak on Cecilia Dapaah issue? No? This is a very controversial issue. This is a very sensitive issue. If you want your integrity to be intact in a political party, especially when you want to be president, these are issues that you take by the horn and you speak on. All the so-called aspirants who want to be flag bearers of the NPP, they have all avoided Cecilia Dapaah's crime. You know why? Because MPs included, they are all thieves. Is it not interesting? Say we have about 10 people wanting to lead the NPP, and such a crazy issue is seen. We are talking about a cabinet minister involved in such a crazy issue or incident, and none of these guys have been able to speak on it to say, you know what, I want to lead the NPP. I feel that Cecilia Dapaah this or Cecilia Dapaah that or this issue. They have refused to speak. Or you know why? Because from Bawumia to the last person on that ticket, they are all thieves. And these are the same people who want to lead you people. It's the same political party. That is why every day I keep telling you when I say a catch them, some conformity to social media, I can say, yeah, third force, yeah, the question here is, do you people still want these fools to lead us? If you don't want these fools to lead us, who do you want to lead us? Someone per se say before we able leader, because at this point I don't know why anybody should make a case for the NPP and say NPP, we just have to let NPP move on with which people? These are the same people. And the question here is, someone must be third force or say more freedom fighters, no, unless I'm form, unless because you are seeing this. There's an alternative there, and you are telling me, say, oh, NPP there almost say minor. The NPP has say minor. Yenya minor into us are also be the minor so. Say NDC in your grandpa also be the minor so. Also NDC this so. Say NDC near the right party to lead the country. Share many people also the party or the minor so. Party ben also the minor so. That is why sometimes we keep telling people, "Mona mama ye di matem," because I like to say, "Mo amuso ye freedom fighters say the third force no ma dwene form. I say mo ye Jimmy for," because you don't know what you want. Because at this point, Yebusamu say, Yema MPP went to us, was a derby. DNA, oh, me who say Jimmy for Dr. Ren, ne, is a Jimmy Mokin can, oh, politicians there, Omobe Yusumo, Ombe Dimusika, that's yes, here, ain't he? Ye ended Bibia, Yenya day. Politicians be di esika. Politicians be where it is Cecilia Dapaah. Does it end there? Does it end there? Should we give up and say nobody should rule? Give us an alternative. My reason says Cecilia Dapaah and then the MPP in and also move the Ghana for Ghana for Jimmy and then down the politicians a chair. That's the NP and this is so now. Why name the Ghana so free? Why? So when to me and mommy any tangible alternative, where Jimmy and then be a catcher mono because you can't tell me say from all the things that we are seeing today in Ghana, no MPP nye yatiasie. Now the NDC that is supposed to take over also won't pay yatiasie. Why nenko? Why nenko? Na just a more third force for no a tribe, a Jimmy, a Anwoya, a yaw, a pain, a disappointment. You people don't want to accept to say these people you brought are a bunch of liars. They are crazy people. They don't know how to govern. They are thieves. A man and before. You people don't want to understand. You people know the truth and you don't want to accept it. And the here in Kofobi Ghana, it's all about Obiadani motivational speaker. Today in Ghana, everybody's a motivational speaker. Oh, winning. There's there. It happens. Politicians there. Me, I'm never going to sit anywhere else and say politicians there. No. MPP Omo Jimmy. Cecilia Dapaah, Ekufuado nim nyansa. This MPP should not lead. You need to be emphatic in your statement. Ubetima tana radio, so tana TV, so make all the analysis. And make all the nice analysis. And you see the nice words. At the end of the day, something needs to be done. Somebody needs to rule. Who do you want to rule? Which government do you want? So also your third force. So also we freedom fighter. Catch there. Who should lead? You cannot tell me all politicians are the same. Somebody is supposed to lead. Give me somebody to lead. Cecilia Dapaah we ni antikroma. In sema ye kaye and the obia ye din eba Cecilia Dapaah sam no MPP asamo ba obia nkabi. Yes, why a person can yes, you oh Kevin Taylor forget me when I see people come in my inbox to say, oh, slow down. Oh, Mr. Wait Jimmy Anna. Did I force you to come and watch me? 1.5 million to 2.5 million dollars. Sleep about we need them. You are telling me to slow down. Wait, Jimmy. I am living better than you. I am trying to save you. Listen to me again. Some question for don't know Europe, no. Europe, no. We can take care of them. I am telling you. Some question for Google Europe, no. Almost all my freedom fighters. Almost the Mokasama MPP. Sa Sebio, it might be no more can Google Europe, no. We can take care of them. So when we tell you that these people are idiots, ignore them. Ignore them. They are disappointed idiots. Jimmy, a tribe. A Jimmy. And we will not stop using these words. Me. Nobody should come in my inbox and say, Kevin, your words are strong. Nobody pays my rent for me. Nobody. I'm not a kid. Me a dad. Me a papa. Sibia ubu ekufu so papa no. Me susu me a papa. Enti, I will not make you sit somewhere else and think, say, because who adwene wo mitirimu nti. Kwasi ampe ibi ati because oh, we there, me we Jimmy amedi watem. And I don't force anybody to watch me. So I need to get this. I need you people to understand this. We are coming back and we are going to come back hard. Cecilia Dapaah yewi sa sika na mu no a Bank of Ghana sika ye chema omo a 40 billion. Sa sika omu twaye no ene no mo dane na mo sa akwose sa Bank of Ghana dollars na ebegu fie. Enye Cecilia Dapaah nkwa na wo sa sika no. Hundreds of NPP MPs. MPs no mo nyina di ba omi echi no. They all have not less than $5 million go omo dem. You people have no idea. Me say the member of parliament for amuhu omo di ba omi echi no omo nyina obi no or less than $5 million cash omo nyina mo over $5 million cash e good dem omo ntumi fanko bank be no mo fanko ma me ka bi nchro. There is no bank in Ghana you can walk there today and demand $1 million of your money. Omo nyina ma there's no bank in Ghana. Enti if it is Paul Adom Trabejina TV so catch or say Cecilia Dapaah Nikunu or a renowned architect until he can keep that amount of money at home. We get it. He should tell us how he got that money. Did he work for somebody to be paid cash? Was it his own money that he went to the bank to withdraw? Time at Cecilia Dapaah and any F00l say go and do the damage. You know, unim nyansa. Say Jimmy or Paul with Jimmy, you would have asked them, can you give me a documentation to tell Ghanaians to say what I am saying? I wouldn't look like a fool in front of Ghanaians because me and Cecilia Dapaah ni kunu frame me. I catch him say go and do this jandam job for us. Kona ko twist issue, because spin issue na. Make I say okay, my mamu, but mama bibia Emma Ghana for musem yakwasia. Because when I just go and tell Ghana for say these are the facts. These are the facts. Cecilia Dapaah kunu waye juma we are. At the end of the day, what proves that you're making an okre? And we know you Paul Admotre. Kronwa wa bo our airport, a Christmas tree. What one can know who born that? So why should anybody believe you? Inti Senkape so jandam crack catch them. So you know something? Give me a document, a bank document that proves that say ukuno he went to the bank once to go withdraw this money, or give me a contract document to show say the company in that documentations they said they were going to pay him in cash. That is all. But if you just come and sit on TV or stand on TV and say some Toshiba TV say we should believe you. Into Chronos is the power we should forget. Near Jimmy for Ghana say, oh, these are the facts. Why didn't you Cecilia Dapaah? Cecilia Dapaah a Krubia so can Cecilia Dapaah and then them. But as usual, MPP no power. Obi Jimmy no cry, Mama Nenko adding to MPP no ya can ni MPP for the also. And then Sasama ye king, Cecilia Dapaah ma ye king. Akasasika we Ibrahim Mahama Krampa or yes self-made millionaire or billionaire or a self-made businessman. Ni fee na konumpo kwa report so obi ewia no $1.5 million. Ye nyina ye nim ejuma Ibrahim Mahama ye. The number of people he has employed. And still you will get these fools twisting it to say John Mahama sika emoa. If today Ibrahim Mahama can work a be and the sika win and coco report to my police and can kwasia 47 and can make a kwasia better TV so can say oh obuasi can yan dia John Mahama dia but Cecilia Dapaah MPP ni let us not speak on it. This is where we are today. That is why every day I keep telling Ghanaians say MPP we it does not matter who leads them. Jimmy. Why would you go and say, I want to vote for MPP? Ubezis ne say, oh, me pese me tuma eye Alan Kode chairman thing. No be day. Oh, Alan they were different from Ekufuado. No ne wan be ejuma. Alan ne wan be ejuma. And yes, I'm going to say $5 million, $5 million to good them. He's coming to work with these same people. Oh, Kede Japan there, only there, you see, or a businessman. I integrate Japan, the young commanding president. No one may do. Cecilia Dapaah. That be it does not work like that. We need to make sure, say, Yabama politicians will say yes, we need Jimmy for. That is why there is an option to vote. If there was no option to vote, and but there is a reason why we are supposed to vote. To show, say, we are not stupid. We make decisions. And then people almost for so Baumia flag bearer, Munina Mukim sem ponching, Yantiasie, Baumia, Adena Mukim, Mopel, Mopesa Mochesa Munjimie. You want Ghanaians to respect your intelligence. Inti NPP Mundano. Some people are arguing, Yampe process way, Yampe centralize their day, Yapese Yakotwaba, because you want the party to understand the same Munyanquasia for. It mupens semu. Now then about Ghana abai a Ghana ba, and I say when it comes to voting in Ghana, it's a totally different thing. It shouldn't the way you people are analyzing issues when it comes to NPP primaries. No, we should not analyze it that same way. What we shall be no a catcher will say, you know what, Mahama de Obeyedeng or your NPP delegates, Mahama de Obeyedeng, not the same person. Ojina NPP mu ya campaign a mobi. Na nipa na ya campaign a man na Obeyedeng. So when it is MPP, the issue is it should make sense. When it's Ghana, Obi Jimmy MPP for nkwa nim nyansa. Eno na me mpese metiase no. Ena me ntiase so da. Ena Ghana ni onim nyansa bia entiase because yenye nkwasiafo. Senka yenim nyansa ka yento aba. But there's a reason why we are all voting. There's a reason why no MPP man, Obia with the campaign team, Obia with the message. Why? Someone you MPP for, I didn't know more campaign. I didn't know Obia contesting in Yonko. You people have said say NDC MPP for into this year to about. But there's a reason. Because more person party say and you munya na muya for. Now then na edum pempensum NDC for the candidate ba and then the more person will be peneso because Ghana for you person or much mo Jimmy adena John Muhammad your beden but eba MPP dia I was some to about if you say omo nyansa was some select to baby dinim but eba Ghana dia MPP no MPP bia ebe gene. So you see how the whole thing is. And this is where I have a problem with this party. This is where I have a problem. Cecilia Dapaah Oyeji. And nothing can clean this mess. Because you see, Sikana ye bond so sana enye ni nyina no. Sa 1.5 na ene kitumu. Cecilia Dapaah has over $5 million. And it is not only Cecilia Dapaah. I have hundreds of MPs. They have that money. That Ben out is MPB TV so Omo Cecelia Cecilia Dapaah is try to be intelligent a little bit speaking on Cecilia Dapaah matter no. Have you heard anybody speaking directly to Cecilia Dapaah? Obian to me yet. But they are all guilty. Now Omo Krampa, Omo Pese, Omo nya boss kakram pese Omo kan ho asem no. They are not people who are in government. What did I say? Na mo busa mo ho. Bo obia owa aban mu a waka say, hey, this issue, I tell you, this is wrong. Nobody. They are people who are not in government. There are people who are sitting on the sidelines, getting ready to come in. Almost here. They are preparing to be robbers. They are already armed robbers. They are rusty a little bit. They are sharpening their tools. And it's also NPP as a political party. Especially more US. Senka Cecilia Dapaah a Republican and answer or a Democrat. You have answer a Democrat and or America and a Sasamu. Do you think said the people who want to lead the Democratic party in America in 2024 to contest Joe Biden? Do you think nobody will speak on this? Do you think say no, this is my view on this matter. She needs to work. She needs to be prosecuted. But MPP flag bearers to be what is Obiaka Cecelia Dapaah assembly be Dabi because women now would scarcely be because 40 billion no, they share the money. And then they be a person with Ghana for Basso and they say her is here in Sembi Brikoso. Let's ask ourselves. Ejakwa Bekache said Gabi Asaro Dako I could sign a contract for Ghana like a Mary. This we cry yamba what yanka wants a move. This is one thing we have not even discussed. Like an individual who holds no portfolio in government. I could sign a deal for the people of Ghana, the Republic of Ghana. And it's not a big deal. Gabi Nenam Ghana, Obiang Boni Tuntunchini. Who is Gabi Asochedakun? This is the same thief. PDS, maybe born audio check Ghana for. And in the text message, ebe twice, WhatsApp. Trailer in Manila, WhatsApp group will be here. Ever seen there, no journalist in Ghana has been able to say, let me question Gabi Asochedakun on this audio. You want to talk about me? Most of journalists don't go Ghana, 90% more. I thought somebody would have used that audio to discredit me and say, Kevin Taylor, where did they do? Oh, Kevin Taylor, the way you John Mahama, and four bloggers are go. Now, be just will be discrediting me. I can say, okay, WhatsApp message in there. Anybody can make it up. And I'm into WhatsApp, they'll be able to message Photoshop. Now the audio now Gabi Kasa Womuno. Why hasn't any media person in Ghana questioned Gabi? Is that your voice? Is that Bumpty's voice? Nobody in Kwasiafo. You want to talk about me? In Kwasiafo, you people want to talk about me. Now me di watama. What you say? Me di watama because one Jimmy. A single sickler, with all due respect to sicklers in Ghana, a single drug addict is Gabi Asochedakun. It to me is signing a sector minister like Ejako and sign an American contract. And you see, time Ejako Kasano, when I come back, a very revisional in some way you be picking 1-1. You're in, we will know I'm a Mamun's rule. when I come back, all the matters are ace, no. Ye benya would try and chile munina. It's nobody should be like, oh, Kevin Taylor is gone and this is happening behind him. Dabi. My team, we are gathering every single thing. Menya would try chile mumu. In Tomokas already, so I'm home Jimmy for don't listen to them. They are stupid people. They are not ready to tell you the truth. Now, I heard Daniel to meet room. But in a Jakun statement, you'll say, Gabi Katrin say, what makes you think, say, what we are doing, the illegality we are committing, your boss, who is the president, is not aware. That statement alone, Jesus Christ. A Jakun masam no. Osi Gabi asochida Katrin of phones say, do you think, say, the illegality we are practicing, Ekufuado does not know about it? This statement alone. So yeah, Ghana ni na koto abama MPP with Jimmy. I am telling you. Gabi Asochirako through a Jacon's comments no. From what we are seeing no. Gabi Asochirako catch Jako directly say the illegality involved in Ameri or no Gabi Ekofa or one company aba and no mabetrasi and decided on our behalf as a nation no. Nana Adodanko Ekufuado is aware. It is unquestioned from Betna Radio, so Peace FM, UTV, OK FM, Inshira FM. No, because Ekufuado de Winini, the Ekufuado Nim Diakono, we Jimmy for. What because as we Jimmy for every single crime in this government, Ekufuado sanctions it. Mu letter no trauma a year, Cecilia Dapaah. He was basically telling Cecilia Dapaah, you are not guilty. This man is a vegetable. Oye potato ashi a damn kwemu. You, the president of the republic, somebody has resigned. All that you need to say is thank you for your service. And from what has happened, I believe that we have systems in place that is supposed to check and scrutinize. So I hope that the system will be put to work. I hope the right agencies will do their job, and at the end of the day, we will get to the bottom of this matter. You don't judge. You don't try to put the person in the position where it will make people think, say, you are basically exonerating the person, and I say, you are prejudging the issue. You are stupid. You are a president. You don't speak like that. You tell the person, thank you very much for your resignation. Thank you for your service to this country. You don't even go into that matter. If you want to go into that matter, tell the person that as the president of the republic, you are waiting on the agencies, the right agencies that are handling this matter to finish the investigations for all of us to get to a conclusion. That's it. You leave it there. Now, President Jimmy, you deny Jimmy. Jefferson Jimmy, Jubilee House when Yanzanini won't. They think, say, every day it's a fight between Omo and Ghanaians. Now, who gave you the power? Who gave you you people power? We gave you the power. The president is an idiot. And I keep saying this. Oh, you idiot. Now, on the Ghana for Monte Brofo. Me say, me brofo espeto. But be an idiot or an idiot. If the president is stupid, he's stupid. You don't supposed to be like sitting here saying, oh, president, the why and president with Jimmy. Now, then these things or these words, we can use it easily at John Mahama. We cannot use it easily at Ekufuado. Otherwise, I can intra. And now we didn't. So Ejaku makes such a statement. This should worry everyone. That Gabi Katrin said, what makes you think say a married deal, illegality are you committing? Your boss does not know about it. Remember, Ejaku's statement say he went to the president and he went to tell the president what has happened or what had happened and what Gabi was doing. The president said, no problem, go. Now go back to Professor Frimpong Boateng. Frimpong Boateng on countless occasions went to the president. He went to report Osaf Mafu to the president. He went to report Lord Kome to the president. He went to tell the president in person that this and this, what they are doing, I don't like. The president said, no problem, go. So it is not new. Ekufuado has always been behind the criminality and the corruption in this government. So the NPP as a political party, so when you don't listen, you don't even have to give them a space in your brain. Say, me say about my MPP. Actually, with Jimmy. You get what I mean? Actually, with Jimmy. The way the way some of you Ghanaians have allowed the MPP to treat you people, no, say We feel bad. You know why we feel bad? Because the people who have made us who we are today in America, we too have been able to build a life, have a family. We are able to. It is because almost respect your intelligence. They respect the vote. We vote for them. But nobody respects your intelligence. Nobody respects you. Emo gele. Inti debiano ekufuado ne kwasi afo boys wo mte jubilee as omo hu biaso bi ejimi. The same strategy and not the same issue were happening during a Jaco timer or Ekufuado or report, you know. Ekufuado can say, okay, don't worry. No. The same thing happened to Frimpong Boateng. Today they are going after Frimpong Boateng. Now, a Jaco story, no. The most interesting part, the part where he said they went to the vice president. Technically, he was the president because now Ekufuado was out of town. Now, so technically, a Giacomo de Ameri deal, no contract, no documentations, no echo Baumia Fee, Edikoma Baumia, who was the president at that moment or at that time, because Ekufuado had left the country. The next day, when they went for the document, it wasn't Baumia's signature which was on it. It was Bedietu's signature, the secretary to the president. Do you know what? Do you know what that tells you? Baumia or Jimmy, he cannot lead. If the president is out of town and the constitution tells us clearly that you are automatically the president and a document is given to you to put your signature on it, and the next morning we come to see your signature wasn't on it and that the secretary to the president's signature is rather on it, then tell me, why should I give you power to lead me in 2025? Why should I make you president? Technically, when I make you president, you'll be sitting at home and some fool like Bedietu will be sitting in the UK and signing documents for you to tell me as a Ghanaian, as a taxpayer, to follow those documents. Yes. When you were given a small opportunity to lead, you could not lead. So who gave that document to Bedietu? It is Bawumia. That means Bawumia is not a man who can even think for himself. The moment Ekufuado leaves office, the constitution states it clearly. You are the president. Why should the secretary to the president be able to come order you around that you don't have to sign, I have to sign? Even if the president calls you on phone and say, let my secretary sign, you have the right to tell the president, Mr. President, no. Because if I allow somebody to sign, the consequences, I will face it, because at that moment I was the president of the republic. You were not around. But these same comedians, these same junkies, these same idiots are parading in Ghana and say, give me Ghana. These are some of the things you need to be looking at and asking yourself, do we have the right people leading us today? We don't. We have idiots leading us. The NPP, almost traffic in red, they need to be voted against. We are Ghana here. So now we are Ghana now catch them and say, I don't know. I'm still thinking with Jimmy. You are the kind of people they have been using till date. One of the kind of people, mama, Polaromochi, Agent TV, so catch them say, because of Cecilia Dapaah no wusika, nani will be cherry, or two for the Shesunti, or Muntumi Yeska, into what Jimmy. So, as we sit in Ghana today, Cecilia Dapaah, Niku knows, Nimia Wiska, Neya say obituary, a kind of Metro TV to Chrono Cecilia Dapaah Bono, and to me, Maso. Cecilia Dapaah, the Sibu or your bar on Yonzo. Cecilia Dapaah de Sebio na ni kuna contractor ni nua contractor inti krono na wabon ontumi mbo Cecilia Dapaah de watna politics match inti entumi fa krono susu no but John Dramani Mahama watna politics match abe president oni de betumi de krono susu no moama omodwa me Cecilia Dapaah ono or your penny, what's up politics match was several for time, or a public servant, intend to infer chrono ways suno. John Mahama dear, or your tenny, only dear, chrono cry who I am found to see between the suno, added tra, or your tenny, or your Disney, or your Jimmy 4, and Quasia 4. Inti foolish people, Nasanka NPP don't kenguya. Say NPP and Jimmy for the Dinima, Eden will be to make us a Canada Japan will save Ghana. Canada Japan, when you put documents in front of him to read on to me kind Canada Japan na mo muni Canada Japan what the energy contract energy contract etu nenim se on kind and make a decision as a president. He cannot read and understand. Kennedy Japan. Me say MPP ne gunta. Na da ben na MPP bedru this point. Ye ka say, oh, Kennedy Japan will save or be save wine. Met mama Kennedy Japan 10 hours on ka de obeya magana phone to me ka onim nyansa na adwene ndru sa level no. Na adwene ndru sa level no. It almost say MPP no me catch the Ghana for say MPP they have thrived on a division. They are very divisive. They are very tribal. They are very ignorant people. Omode a aza atro and I do this level. They don't have anything for Ghanaians. Let us get this straight. MPP for Nimnyanse bi obetum ya Ghana anywhere. If today, yeah, people be the Ghana, so say MPP for AD option so Baomianye Alankas in Kennedy Diana, there's no party. Then there's no party. Then I get happy. It makes me happy. Amame who say a jumana mayeno in Faswaba. So if he says see no party this one, Nyanseni nimbi. Nyanseni ni MPP mubi, Nyanseni no my Kennedy. Kennedy end this condition computer manifesto. NDC for this computer manifesto Kennedy Japan. Kennedy Japan no namhono. Na Kennedy Japan. But what I wanted to tell you today, I'm on holidays, man. I don't have time for. What I want to tell you then say, the end of no. Nobody should listen to such nonsense. A comedy, a nonsense story, a foolish talk. But Kennedy Japan be catch a Poladomoch catch a say. On all facts and in the air. Cecilia Dapaah, Enya, eni janiska, ojaska no, eno wuye, na nipa yesa diska di jano no, eya ono Cecilia Dapaah maame, ono suwu. Inti as we speak today, sika no wan dia, omo sika di omo dia no mowu, inti Cecilia Dapaah wies ke bia kwasi ato. Inti eno ade nyina enti ase, de yen kofi enko didi ne nna. I want to say this. We are going to come back. Ye babaka. Every single thing I see no. Ye benya buta chiri machire Ghana for nyina. Audios, videos, mebo in chiri mu ye beye mama obiansuru. Whatever you are seeing today, see it as comedy. See it as a Jimmy for Kevin in the world, a Jimmy for the freeway kakra. Until when you watch it to say the oshek a concert party. Men for come be and chiri. Almost almost all radio on the TV, so just watch them and smile and go say, oh Kevin be baba be ye. The omo kenyina mamunjindi Cecilia Dapaah yewi or your crom 4. So Cecilia Dapaah enwie ska. Why did she resign? And that is the first question you need to be asking yourself. Say Cecilia Dapaah. Let me move this back a little bit. I wish I could. I'm trying to move away from the sun. Say Cecilia Dapaah. Say Cecilia Dapaah. Say Ombokro no. Onwieska. Why did she resign? What was her reason? Enti and then no MPP abai mu no. So obi na money say the bibi to no so a. E wo so oba no be resign. Inti ende no se wo ye NPP ni wo ye minister now na wona ka say wo de akọ wies car enu nti no e be say aban no direction nti also resign. Cecilia Dapaah is a thief. She does not want this to go further. She knows that she has messed up in the first place and she has incriminated herself. So all that she's trying to do is say, let me basically walk out of this because aban cracker how many years negu aka 1 year negu inti aban egu we that. So Cecilia Dapaah mbokro no. Why did she resign? Because she has stolen money. Because she knows she's guilty somewhere. That is why she's running away from it. And then automatically say, "In some of my no, people only resign when they admit to a guilt or they admit to something they've done. You have not admitted to anything. Now, why are you saying you don't want to work again? Why are you saying you want to walk out of the government? Then it means you have done something that you don't want us to be probing, or Maybe people in the government have told you, step away, because where we are now, we are at a crucial moment. We don't expect these things to be distracting us. And that this is so bad to the point, the more you hang around, it takes away what? It takes away the message of the party. That is why she resigned. She's guilty. Now mbokro onya hwe so wonim say legitimately sikari onua dia legitimately ukruna on per bank sikari nyina gufia. Why do you resign? You've not taken anybody's money. You've not stolen from anybody. Cecilia Dapaah is a thief. Cecilia Dapaah Cecilia Dapaah MPP omo crown 4. And just a more show more. Watch them like what saw Contractor. O hwe nkomode, o hwe bobukala, o hwe eye Jimmy Phobia. Oh, when you listening to this radio, Mami Kanchamo, Nicaragua for radio no mugu, Ghana no, Angel FM, Peace FM, UTV, and the Equiapoki. Nenim Sampion Equiapoki. Nenim Yinachi. Omutina Ghana can say, another Danko Kufa to be changing Ghana youth for Abrabo. Or be bien juma or be mama brabo and the Facebook no eden or catch them for how to apply and come to America and school. They are advocating for young people to leave the country, to go to other countries and have a better life. And more time and I'm radio so a campaign a kufuado de oba the youth or be bien juma a kufuado de oba nurse for benye juma teacher for benye juma kwasiato and the wabe to America tia. Also, now better Facebook. Oh, I am bringing somebody to come and mentor you on how to apply for school in America. Abuwa. Oh, today you are advocating for a brain drain. Inti ende equia pocket TV set to Facebook. Chenko for send your to me free Ghana back school abruchri. Aden I want advocate this Montana Ghana and co school we Mwa Ghana. Abuwa. Oh, these are the fools I keep telling you about. Why should a Ghanaian journalist, a so-called also a journalist, today sitting in America and saying, I want to help Ghanaians come and study. Change tertiary and a year basic education and a year second cycle education. Why are you people telling them to now you want them to apply for scholarship to come and live here like slaves? I thought you people said a kufuado onimnyansa chama hama school for no omo we nursing training omo we polytechnics omenye dwuma ye one district one factory napco kwasiafo o ekuapoki wenim munkam se boachase and we better Facebook one mo asa chim police said ye oh ye pese ye guiding call na omutumi ba abruchire ko school abuwa bi ba so mo se bi atie. So today, you people are advocating for brain drain. The Ben out is American journalists meeting Facebook. Catch America phone call and say you need to go to Africa and go and study in Africa. Why you crew ye? Or then no ne kasa ne mic. Adjina politicians some my dead. Body on kwasia for tribe and tea. Ya Santi phone tea. Ya MPP phone tea. Kwasia bi dia so ayenka. Kevin Taylor na problem more and there munya NDC asema muntu minka Kevin Taylor na mo hwehwe me abuwa. And you people are now supporting brain drain. That Ben I go back to America. What is a bronibi? Journalists be to Facebook catch and for say, you know, if you want to go to Ghana, you can go and learn nursing at Kolebu. There's a teaching hospital there. More. These are the slaves. We mental slavery. Foolish people. 2023. As a journalist, you are sitting on Facebook trying to tell people this is how we are going to help you come abroad and study. Instead of you sitting on Facebook to tell the young Ghanaian that you know something, you are paying taxes, you hold the government accountable. Whatever education you want, you need to stay on them to deliver for you. You can still be in Ghana and be a doctor. You can still be in Ghana and be an architect. You can still be in Ghana and be an engineer. Why are you sitting on Facebook telling them to come to America and come in school? Because we tell you these people don't think. Ma catch them consistently. A Jimmy phone a day, or my TV, so radio, suma. I will never sit on my platform and say I'm going to bring somebody to come and talk to Ghanaians, come and study in abroad. Why should I do that? Then what I am doing does not make any sense. I want better life for my people. I want better education for my people because my behu biwa. I want my people to get good jobs. I want my people, whatever you want to do in Ghana, if we hold the people accountable, you should be able to do it there. So I need to advocate for the people who are supposed to put the system in place to work. I need to be on them to get it to work. If the UGMC is put to full use, we will get 1,000 people in and out as professionals, nurses, to be working there. Or free with Facebook, catch them comfort, say this is how you have to write and do a way to come to America and come and study here. Come and study here and do what? Almost you are slave. A Jimmy for you don't understand your job. Is this how you can help the youth of Ghana? Is this the best way? These people are going to retrogress us. They are going to push this country back 10 years. Asante for journalist for we asante ni journalist now nyansa mebo abaso we Jimmy amefa ho nchawo we Jimmy amefa ho nchawo, and that is why we are talking about these things. That is why we are here. KNUST in Siwono. There are so many countries around the world. What KNUST? The mission and the idea behind KNUST, Kwame Nkrumah, majority of the countries around the world, they came there to learn the idea behind KNUST. It's a technical university. Why can't our people be there and become good engineers? Why can't they stay there and become good doctors? Why can't they stay there and do their PhDs and masters? Why don't we have a system that is supporting a young Ghanaian who wants to be an expert in something? But because you are free Ghana, better na bruche say, me ti Facebook, me boa Ghana for person about America be school. Because you are for na better na chichiri. We are warning you people, and you people were on radios and TVs misleading young people. You want to conform my masters of Ghana. Omo ba bruche, omo chiche chips, and omo go supermarket, omo chiche chips. Na nkenya asem na aba enye Jimmy na ye Jimmy a eye den na obi okuta masters we wie masters of Ghana opeso ba America eba be dey obe chips of America, because journalists be to Facebook na ka say ai makofe insani bi on what America be so on there or education expert, he will help you to come to America and study what? Oh, come and study here, and after that you stay here and you work for the American government to make money. Why can't they study back home? A dear course in America, you go Ghana. But moi Jimmy, because my becano cre, my yina who cre near not pressure ba, nina abba benefitiano, a NDC diomo ya moi, a MPP diomo moquasia coswa, yamo moquasia and coso. That is why we're here. It is a midjana, some bo muchia, and your personal, a Jimmy, a yatiomo, a Jimmy adokromu. They don't understand what they are doing. Those policies are policies that are just political. They cannot have any effect on the citizenry. One district, one factory, one constituency, one dam. NDC John Dramani Mahama, he was telling you people, these things are just political statements. It will not yield anything. People were telling you, let us build. When we build, we can build our economy. We can start somewhere. We were sitting there. Number of Mukasi, I'm going to see you. Pocket the name. Get boy, yeah, many of them, you angel FM. Who didn't say, at the set, but fine, nasi. I'm going to focus here. Two also repumbano, a FIFA, and over time, they busy. Journalism, the jandamo, you go. You good jandamo, no, won't mean that will be a beam. Won't that will be a beam. It's yan and yanko baby. Hey, Bobet Market Kevin Tiller. We umwadia. It does not last me to say, oh, free become of Facebook. Oh, because of Kevin Tiller and Timetroma and people so you're quite sia. Oh, we have I'm on holidays. We are boa because of Kevin Tiller and Udo Bush of Overtime MPP. Hey, Ebi bro. If you be brachimbi, one would be choir and I walk on here be wunde, a queer pocky, or dear Kufa to buy, I walk on or better Maryland, or a boa won't passport that. Or just a passport, a paper that you cat here. Mo Jimmy, mo fan a personal, mo Jane say, oh, yeah, me call me. Me back retirement 30 years, bit much as a kid dim, oh, when more retirement. Jimmy. It mean any time did not be the medium of tema copies of my dream. Hey, Mopa, more gun in Yinamontuma MPP. Me, I don't care. but in Yansa for Ghana. Sending nipa 6 million and over to Obama John Mahama no. We will get more than 8 million people voting for John Mahama. Somewhere Jimmy, Monyene. Kwasi ade saa, ye ka monimu na musu. Me gu jandam no, ye be gu jandam no. Muntumi ndada obi abiem. Ende ubusa MPP for adentina John Mahama. Why na obi any fact be about John Mahama. Munyina muni hwe of John Mahama. Why na what story about John Mahama? Obi any Ghana or what John Mahama story. Obi ntumi ye fake story about John Mahama. Be you see, I am daring you people. Me pe one story about John Mahama amukuta documentation. Obi any bi. Kwasi afo, what you say be jamo. Yeah, ntwimamo. I can be an attention seeker. I can be the so ha. Masa yeah ntwimamo. And then attempt the mudi ebedi mu bi. Because me I'm living better than you. Me okay so chamo. I me bibi ekoye mame. Wo di MPP echi eye grassroots. Eye polling agent from 2050 base in the kwasia. Uni 10 Ghana da ho. Obi anya $2 million. Odu Jimmy. Inti me na de odi matam be do bi. Ene kra mam ho baba. Odi matam na me chacha ne ba. Kwasiafo motete Ghana na de bia mo de mo sei nipa. Yen kan no krena manyoma sesa na mo de mo kwasia to wo. Me se jandam no me gu no. Yen nyina ye be gu no. Loud Silence Media ye gu jandam no kwasiafo. Kwasiafo. Ene kan ya mo ya no mmoa. Mo de se de bia botima kanipa ho asem atwa tro to nipa so me se mo pa mo nyina he freedom fighters so mo nyina mo kotoma MPP emfa ne ho. Samwe Jimmy. She yes, I think you be poor bicho. Oh, Miss Remo, Montuma NDC. They be a catch the NDC for any day. I make this NDC BT radio so cast away there. Miss Remo group way and there be the Ghana do political parties and be power chow settlemano. We are boa when you're ready so be twaba. And there be a Ghana do. Oh, Pesa John Mahama NDC be on himself. Oh, you perceive a church the Quintel or so to my wait, Jimmy. You are not ready to vote. You are not that. You don't have that intellect. Why didn't do that level not to vote? Tender what Ghana catch them say, and the John Mahama mo also me campaign, also me church me wait Jimmy. John Mahama does not need your vote. MPP for be use sa on be din kwasa sama chiro sa be sia enne. Yeah, because you answer. See what is around you. So Ghana free SHS negu and the student a cool student to school. When did you hear that? Gangsters nya yase so ma go school mu ho. Because there are no standards. Oko wan ko ye be pass on to kwase bia na school. Yes, school aboma obia. Brakrom ha behwe. Yes, kwase bia na ko school. Me see. Brakrom ha behwe. Ekua pocket ni mu fi Maryland ye come to America and better they be say ombusa no say kwase bia na ko school America. Enya obia na ko school o. School no. Enya say eda ho kekere also obia ko. You need to be ready to be educated. And then you'll be in classroom, be also ready to be educated. It is okay, say, school, yet the Ghana Fusika Besho Musem Ponchia. What you are doing is you are creating an avenue for people to just waste the taxpayers' money. That is what you are doing. And you school. School is not so make it a bit difficult to go to school. It does not mean say deny people from going to school, but make it difficult. When I say make it difficult, let somebody have a standard. Let there be something they are working towards. Because you form Google, Facebook, we pocket say, I was so throw away now feel away. Say abrofono anka omo biemu anka kwase bia sorry free Ghana anka beba because of go school and but they have put something on it. You need to put something on it to make it important for you to go. And the school at Ghana, there's nothing on it. It's not important. People just go to school because they say free SHS. Those times, no be our access to go to school, but there's some people who are not making it because not premium be that so. Education, it has to come with some kind of thing. And you be an sorry go school. And here at the Southern College, students are choking students, drug addicts, and they go school Ghana SS nya akrofon because yes, be a school be to school. Now when your education minister Cromfo country obetna California ha ekurase na ote se hefa now your classes no sa akwa we brofo krontumi nka na nse me hu interview me so we name education minister no edutwum we na education minister no brofo no so ne pa na obu na da be hye na hem na obu no ha na da be tua na pempem we na we education minister no Cromfo we motete Ghana ye ka monima na modwa enso bia o Ghana Pablo Chiraba Obia or Ghana Pablo Chaba is a fact. Enkwasi afọ kro mototo nsuo mu kra ba abrochi no mo hu so mo yedi pa che mo. Emmoa ende omote Germany abrofo ene hwe omo se mponche abrofo hwe omo se slaves because omo ye refugees no omo kura so Facebook omo pese omo kire se omo nim nyansa wo kwase bi ono atoto nsuo mu atoto Libya atoto nsuo so no ote abroche se aboa sebio yaban ne tisika kakra ne ahwe de se aboa emene nya bi edi no ono kura to tena Facebook so ohun se onim nyansa chen wo se mo hu se bi etie. This is what we have been talking about. And this is the reality. So, your entire will be, but we want you people to know the truth. And you want to say a bunny dead them when I'm Jimmy more, especially Yenny Ghana for come for. May I can in Jamie. Intimate so because Kevin Taylor intimate tweet here and this and my bombing sim. Massa, 1 to and this, and this in your 6 million. 2020, 1 to and this, still end this in your numbers. Obi oha onjimi te se ho abana oto 2020 no onto sankwase abani biom na se mete se ohini bi ka NDC for John Mahama ye pese anka Ghana de obi anto amba ma NDC na wo se NDC for entom tuminya asanteni be ye John Mahama running mate dia and then ka asantifo nyinam se na na oboa twaso na na propaganda na wo ye ohini bi be de se obo na baso yi ohini we de wa ya de o ya asantifo na na meda wase yenyina da wase se sebio ye pegyini wo hu kwan no wo hu no kure no wo ka kire o manfo banana enye John Mahama obeyi asantini as running mate ene be ma NDC ewini o na mesre wo ho no MP na wo ho no so ye mukrum ni mo MP na wo mukrum no se oya asantini ba onya mo de hye ade na mo ntoma MP no na ma no sisumina so me ni nsan wa na dwi mate so hini bi ka se John Mahama NDC for o se ye nyina etoma mo asante for na de be mana abato ne gina so pan de o se nka John Mahama be ya santini se running mate na oboa unye ready so beto ama NDC because as one person busa won say mo anka sa mo kuro mo no se mo yi de hia o ye NDC ni e ma ne contest ade na mo ntoma no because me sure say be na wo no MP for mo running no NDC for so MP o mo yi no o ye de hia o ya santini ba Adena Montomano, the issue is Munye ready sabo beto aba ma NDC because a entire party, a one for party. Munjai that a jandam idea na modiye any enkonya santini running mate John Mahama. Nobody can choose a running mate for John Mahama. John Mahama will choose somebody he feels comfortable working with. John Mahama will choose somebody he feels his vision, the person carries the same vision he carries. John Mahama will take somebody he believes will believe in what he wants to do. It is not about what you think or the tribe you belong to. So I already saw beto ama NDC. I look at their person mo yema Ghana for the person mo yema. Time John Mahama ni NDC na ne omu si e-blocks no omu ka se asantini vice no ho anasenya asantini vice. Time John Mahama AC Sewia hospital no na the vice asantini. Tama John Mahama, AC Kejetiano, none of vice Santini, none of vice in Santini. So why do you need an Ashanti to be the running mate of John Mahama before you can vote for John Mahama? You are being tribalistic. You are not ready to vote for the NDC, but you are being hypocritical. Nana manin sao, but argument na ombeno na it make sense. It do point that Musa unye ready. You are not ready to vote for John Mahama because Mwangasa so Asante Memono, every single seat in the Ashanti region is being contested by Modeshia Santini into some Modo John Mahama, Modo NDC, and the Omayama Ghana. Why don't you send Modeshia or your NDC ni constituency to go to parliament? Say Onosonko fight them, but you always choose the MPP ni on your Modeshia or your Santini. Into what is your argument here? The argument here is not about John Mahama picking Ashanti as a running mate. John Mahama bit maybe you 2-4 the vice president. Asantini on Tomano. And these are things we need to get right. Munjai playing with the minds of the people. Nobody can force John Mahama to do what he doesn't want to do. Nobody can force. And in the first place, Otoma president has Otoma running mate. That is what we need to talk about here. And the Baumia catcher was on a vision. Baumia or Yekufuado running mate twice, no, or say or on a vision. So it is not about running mate. It is about the person who wants to be leader and the person his vision. Because at the end of the result, John Mahama, Obioni John Mahama, you will be the vice president. Yes, the education minister is John Mahama's vice because he gives him job to do for him the same way the president tells the vice president to do a job for him. Intimate Samu, sa argument in there. You people want to start some narrative. You want to force the NDC into a position be and asante for the year 20 if you send here asantini running mate time and asantini running mate ni wono yes ikejetia time and asantini running mate ni wono yes Cecelia asantini running mate ni wono ye nsuo asantini running ye kwan it asantini running mate dey na be change na asantini running mate asante for omo pre MPP seat e wona na mukuru mo ho ya asante for ye mo de hye no ana na mo ntoba omo. A simple question. So you people should not change the narrative here. So ya Santini, Oya Kani, that's Osha Jomahama, Osha Banwe, Osha policies, Oha Jomahama here. That's why I read so Boma Ghana Queenima. Toma Jomahama. Forget about Jomahama here, Santini. Sibio, your Fantini Quasiampini, your Fantini answer for. Jomahama bet me a Santini Quasiampini. Or bet me so ya Santini answer for. It does not change anything. What we are talking about here is government in a feeling. So we are Santinio, we are Fantinio and Zumanio. It is about the government has failed, and John Mahama has proven himself before. He has the track record. Give him the nod to do the job. When did Ghana, your politics, your basic vice president, who becomes vice president, when did it start? It started when you people cooked a Yabaumia for us. Ghana's elections was never decided on who is the vice president. It started when you people cooked Baumia, Moko Tamo Baumia, so Unyansa Chenubia, by vice president, no, and you're president too. Nipano DNA John Mahama, so open John Mahama, open ideas, open leadership. Dear why we need to Toma John Mahama. As we sit here, that is the thing. And me who say, Jandam for no, mo per se, mo changing narrative, no, I mean, you're no sante for. Oh, John Mahama didn't keep no, Nanso, say, Obenya, you voted, yeah, on your santini, Mesremo. Samo pejo Mahama, modo jo Mahama, montuma asante for MP or me NDC for. Na mon fanche jo Mahama say dog, anything ye di this year, Emma also in Yejuma, from Puntu Bra. Bent on can't me say, Jo Mahama, and the dono, na Jo Mahama and Compava Santini, Tama Santini, and your vice president Jo Mahama is Kejetia. In Puntu Jo Mahama, you want a Santime Munano, not the vice, and ya Santini. Let us get this right. Mumi Jai Sadia no Jandamo no Mwa. I just came here to say hello to everyone. Mesa back. You officially resume very soon, and as you know, Yababa, the senior Mamunsu, Yababa be chirichiri, Yabejum, and Magana for Ukrainian. Meding the Kevin Taylor. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. I really appreciate your time. I mean, I'm on holidays, I'm in California. I'll be back to the East Coast very, very soon. Inti the I don't know. In Chechirimubi and Hubium. Good evening. Thank you. Good night. PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.